Hi guys, Eddie from Wilderness Twins. Forgive the light and all that kind of stuff. It's pitch black outside, so I'm in the rabbitry. 8 o'clock at night. I'm just going to do a quick winterized as such type of video. I know that I've done the winterizing video before. Just going to do a little bit more because tonight, although it's the 18th of December, is the first night that we've actually hit zero. So this is the first freezing night. The water outside is frozen. My hose. I didn't realize that was going to freeze today, so I haven't actually switched it off from the house. So I'm going to do that when I go inside. But I'm going to do a quick round, and I'm going to show you a quick thing that I'm going to try for my rabbits for their water for this winter. I'm going to see what's going to change on that one. But I'll get back to you in 2 seconds with that update. Thanks. Bye. You can see officially zero. I've had obviously to give these guys fresh air all day. The door has been open to the rabbitry all day. I have checked the babies, the brand new ones that were just born 2 days ago. They're warm and healthy, but I'll take those out, or at least I'll move that, and I'll give you a quick show and move on. Yeah, you can see I'm just moving down. Just show you. Sorry, here. This is my cage plan, so I know. So anybody else that comes in here, if I say go and see Reese, although there are only 17 cages, they can just go right there. It is whatever, and that's my breeding list. So, but the documentation video is coming soon, and I'll show you everything to do with the documentation. So I'll get back to that in a second. Obviously, water is one of the main issues for rabbits, especially in the winter time, because obviously we've got their feeders, their J feeders are all in the cages. I have literally changed just recently from these type of bottles. Obviously it's just a look on the nipple, and then they get their water. But I've been told that this part here freezes really quickly, and at that point they get no water whatsoever. So just let me get this back on the cage. Sorry, Bess. Okay. So what I've done, let me get my glasses on so I can see. What we've done is we've changed to this plastic bottle system, and there's a metal bowl in here. So just take this off. So we've got the metal bowl in there. Let me just turn this one around. I don't know if I can get this one turned around to here. That's better. So metal bowl. So at least if it does get towards below freezing, just the same as in nature, rabbits can actually lick ice. Don't want it to get to that stage, because I'll be coming in here often, and then obviously I'll have a screwdriver or something like that. I'll just be able to break the water. That's not an issue. The issue comes with the rest of the reservoir that's on here. So I'll move it back around so you can get onto this one. What I've done, if you have seen, be able to move this up so you can actually see me. So if you've actually seen any of my other videos, one of the videos was an insulating pocket cup fold to be able to go around once I've cooked something. To save the resources, you put the silver reflective cup over it, and it retains the heat. It's going to hopefully do the same in this. So what I've done is made this. So inside, it's just the interior, or the interior is the reflective coating from a sun shield. I bought several sun shields from a local dollar store, so it wasn't exactly I'm spending much money, $1 each. So it's a heat sheet type product. It's obviously a decent thickness, it's for your window. And all I've done is when I put this back on here, obviously I'll fill this up in a minute, that's what I've come out for, is you just slide that over the top once it's full and put that down. It will hopefully retain some heat. And I've actually bought some, I didn't even think about it before I came in, pocket warmers. And not the ones that you shake, but the ones that you fill up with lighter fluid. You get the Zippo ones, which are apparently garbage, but they're about 30 bucks. I bought these from China. They're a couple of dollars each, and they should last for about 8 hours, which is fine throughout the night. I come in here, put one inside, which is supposed to be hot, because I can hold it. It keeps it warm but not hot. Put it in there, put the heat sheet over the top, and hopefully it will keep it from freezing, and keep that reservoir moving down. Again, obviously this is in contact with the air, so it might freeze, but you'll be able to come up, give it a tap. But if they're drinking it constantly, it should, because it's gravity fed, as you can see, it's gravity fed. Whenever it sort of runs out, more blubs in. So if that is kept, if they kept drinking, which they will through the night, they'll go through, about half to 3/4 of a liter every single night. I fill these up twice a day and they go through it. So rabbits drink a ton because they need to drink to be able to digest their food. So that's that. And I also tonight will be turning on a little heater, which you've seen before, but it's right behind me. I don't know if I can turn this around. There. So there's my heater. I'm actually gonna, it's on the table. I found that when it was on the ground, there was hair in the air, and it was actually, because it's a fan, it was actually sucking the hair into the fan, and there was a hell of a smell. It didn't burn because it didn't have that much, but it was really stinky. But this is our new nest box 2 days ago. So actually, let me move this over and I'll give you a quick view. Hold on, 2 seconds. These are actually my first kits that I've had born that are, I'm trying to make sure there's no, I'm trying to get my shadow in here. These are actually the first kits I've had that are winter kits. So you can feel the warmth underneath. So I'll just move them around. But you see, there they go. They're only 2 days old. Nice and healthy. Had one die, but I was expecting that. It was really a tiny, tiny little thing. But these guys, there's 10 of these left now. There was 11. One just, as I said, one just passed away. But we've got an absolute ton of hair. So they are extremely warm under there. So that's a good sign that she's being left out. Charlotte is one of my better rabbits. My first 3 rabbits I've had were all New Zealand's. Love the New Zealand rabbits. My 5 brand new Californians, still getting used to them. So I'm still on the fence about the Californians, but love the New Zealands. Okay, and the other tip that I'm gonna, well, I wasn't gonna say it's a tip because everybody has a choice on how they keep their water sort of from freezing. And the easiest way that I'm gonna find, because it's a backyard and I'm literally, my house is 20 steps that way. Even if it's 3 feet of snow, it's not like I've got to try and get to a big barn, keep all the water bottles from freezing. Gallon jugs. So all I've got to do is take these indoors into the house. Move that up. You want to see my pretty face? Get them from the house, bring them out. These are actually 1 gallon jugs that have got normal water, and to that water I add 2 tablespoons of, I don't know why that's showing backwards, that's really weird, But that's pure apple cider vinegar. So 2 tablespoons into a gallon, and it actually helps to balance the pH in their system. And I wasn't sure about, when I heard about this, I wasn't sure about what the hell, but there's no stench of urine anymore in here. Normally, obviously, with the amount of, even fresh cages, there's, pulling it. I cleaned out this cage 2 days ago. There's a big puddle of urine there because obviously that's where she feeds and that's where she'll pee. But that alone would start to smell. But with obviously with ammonia, which is the main constitution of urine that stinks, is an alkali. Adding a little bit of the vinegar to increase the pH to the acidity level, and it has drastically changed the stench that would normally come, because obviously the rabbit poop doesn't smell at all, it's dry grass, but the urine will, and that's the only thing that really stinks. But with the change in the water supply now with the vinegar, man, that has changed hugely. So I carry about 4 in here, get them all filled. Usually only take maybe 2 because they haven't all completely emptied theirs. But I'll take the other 2 back in, fill them up. With the heater on, I'll come out in the morning, finish off this video. So I want to show first thing in the morning what the temperature is. And it seems to have risen just like 1 degree, just even with my extra body heat that's coming out, and the door being closed. With the rabbits alone, their body temperatures, which obviously there's lots of grow-outs now. There's like 10 in there and 8 in there and 4 in there, and there's another 4 in here. I know, but the body temperatures of the wee ones plus all the adults, that is automatically gonna add to the environment. Plus obviously my fat ass, but getting that heater on, I'm hoping that it's going to head towards like the 5 to 7 mark, which is going to be comfortable for the rabbits, because they are absolutely great with lower temperatures. Even below 0, they're absolutely fine with lower temperatures. Well below 0, minus 15, I've been, that's not going to be an issue. But I just want to make sure that the babies are going to be okay. So that's just a wee bit of an update. Me waffling on again. You probably tell me talk too much. I do talk too much, so live with it. So we'll move on. I'll finish this tomorrow. It's not much of an update, but it's just me waffling, just adding on to the normal stuff that we normally waffle on. Anyway, thanks. This is Eddie from the Wilderness Twins. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care. Good night. Bye. Guys, just to finish this off, you can see it's -2. Didn't actually drop down too much. Actually, well, it's 9:30 in the morning, so it might have been a little on the colder side, but it is snowing. There's Devon sorting out water because the water froze in. Hello. Yeah, so the water froze in the grow outs, but they're actually getting dispatched this morning. So I'm gonna don't worry about too much about that. Apologize for the shaking of this. So let's go inside and see what actually happened in here. That's the important part for me. Okay, let's go straight in here, and the temperature is +4. So as you can see, the water froze outside. All the water is nice and okay in here. So I'm happy with that. It's a good result. So, and that was, the water was only turned on sort of a medium temperature. It wasn't turned on full. And that's that. So thank you very much for wait until the end of the film to see this. I appreciate your support for the Wilderness Twins. This is Eddie saying goodbye. See you later.